Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuesday on MetabolicMasterpiece.com. It's Tuesday, November 4th. I've got some killer leg workout footage coming your way.
And here we are, phase 13 of the aesthetic muscle plan, and it is a high volume leg day today, beginning with the sumo deadlift. For the past 2 months, we've been doing trap bar deadlifts, and I was making great progress with that. Got myself up to 430 pounds for 3 reps. This set, we're aiming for 5 to 7 reps. And I could not believe the difference in feel between the trap bar deadlift and the sumo deadlift. After I walked away from this set, my hamstrings and inner thighs were cramping up. It was ridiculous. I was in shock at how intense the cramping was. And just the difference just really goes to show the difference in how the different variations of the deadlift will target your thighs and where it creates the tension. I was really happy with my form on that first set, and then I added 40 pounds on the bar, and 315 was not going up as nice as I'd like it to. I found, especially those first 2 reps, my butt was lifting up first, and it's kind of like doing a back extension to get it up. I think these last couple reps weren't too bad, but all in all, I think next week I'm going to go just a little bit lighter and not make as much of a jump, make that 40-pound jump, and work on my form, work on my technique, because it's a big difference in where I feel this movement when I'm doing it properly. So you see my legs pretty much straighten out way too soon here. So this rep I don't think was too bad. It's not too bad, but all in all, I really liked how I performed that first set compared to these next 2. And I felt it while I was going through the workout, and now today, looking back at the video, I really see the difference. So afterwards, my friggin' hamstrings were cramping up on me. We moved on to the Romanian deadlift. We really like using the T-bar row to perform this movement. Love the feel of it, and this was great for really kind of stretching out those hamstrings. It was exactly what I needed at this point in the leg workout. For the hammies to really maximize the gains in your hamstring, including a movement such as the Romanian deadlift, and where you're doing some extension at the hips, flexion at the hips, compared to a leg curl, which we did later on in the workout. It has a drop set that was nasty. Including those 2 exercises in your hamstring programming is really important. Later on in the workout, we started blasting our quads. We did the leg press for 20 reps, and that's when the switch flipped in my mind. That's when I really stepped up my game. We're aiming for 20 reps, and remember the second and third set, I'd hit the 10th rep and my quads were on fire, where we were going a little bit lower on the platform, feet closer together. I'm going to share that footage with you next week, or next time we do hit this leg workout, which will be Monday next week. So I really had to use a lot of mind over matter to get from 10 reps to 20 reps. I could have stopped at 10. My quads were just screaming. But it was mind over matter at that point. Just kind of, it got me in tune with my inner athlete, the track athlete, whereas I do 400-meter dash, and that last 100 meters, the lactic acid buildup was just insane. And you really had to push through it and kind of use your mind to get you across that finish line. That's the way I felt on the leg press machine. I gave her. I mean, I haven't felt like that in months. And then here we are on the squat, and we're doing 100 reps here. So the weight is light. It's 95 pounds. I did 20 reps that first set, and then 10 reps for the following 8 sets until I hit 100 reps, and keeping that rest period really short. Keeping constant tension on the quads by not resting at the top, kind of going up and down in a nice piston fashion, getting down my full range of motion there. By the 40th and 50th rep, my quads were literally shaking as soon as I picked that bar off the rack. So I'm sucking wind, my heart's pounding, and my quads are trembling. You see my shorts completely trembling. And again, it's like after doing that leg press, I really felt like I stepped up my game and brought myself to the level I know I need to be. And it just really got me thinking that, man, why have I been stuck lately? I've really been stuck in kind of get myself to follow through and fully commit to this cutting phase. I'm really happy and comfortable with where I'm at, but I want to get shredded. I know I'm going to be happiest by dropping about 4 to 5 pounds and really bringing out the details in my physique. And whenever I feel stuck or like I'm coasting or kind of settling for where I'm at, I'm always reminded of a conversation I had with my buddy Tom Venuto. About 6 or 7 years ago, we were talking about what it takes to build an unstoppable mindset. And during that conversation, Tom told me that he believes that life is about growth. And that really resonated deep with me. It really got me to open my eyes, to discover the joy in the journey, really embrace the process, and made me recognize that it's during those times of struggle, challenge, setbacks, when we're really presented with the greatest opportunity for growth. And I feel like I've been struggling to fully commit to this cutting phase. And so I'm thinking, okay, what's the opportunity here? What am I supposed to see? What lesson am I supposed to learn? What am I supposed to discover about myself? So it really got me thinking, and I started writing down different things like, how have I grown during the past few months, where I've kind of been settling, where I've kind of been struggling a bit and coasting a bit. And part of that, I mean, I recognize that like during the summer months, it's not fun for me to cut during the summer. We do camping trips, we go to a lot of parties, and so I really recognize that, you know what, that's going to be a time where I schedule maintenance and maybe even a growth season where I'm in a slight surplus. I've also really recognized, I mean, what it takes. I've gained an appreciation for what it takes for going from lean to shredded. It's been a little while. It's probably been about 2 years since I've been completely shredded. 2 years since I've competed and done some photo shoots. So, man, it just kind of, I've been maintaining, and maintenance, I mean, I've been growing. I've definitely gained some muscle during the past little while, but taking my physique to the next level is something I really want to do. And then it also made me think, you know what, during a cutting phase, during a fat loss phase, it's so easy to focus on loss, on deprivation and sacrifice. And you really got to take that time to recognize everything that you're gaining during a fat loss phase. What are the gains that you're making while cutting? I mean, I'm gaining striation and detail and a greater fascination for my physique. And I'm not as focused on strength gains either. So it really allows me to, I've gained an enhanced mind-muscle connection because the weight's been a little bit lighter and becoming more in tune with my movements, with my body, really feeling the tension where I want to feel it. Yeah, so I mean, there's that, and I really took that time to write down all the different things that I have been gaining throughout this fat loss process, forgetting about sacrifice and deprivation, and really focus on what I'm gaining. And what am I gaining from going through that sacrifice and deprivation? And during a cutting phase, I am definitely way more aware of my nutritional intake. I gain a heightened sense of awareness for what I'm consuming, like volume-wise, how much food I'm consuming, how each of those foods make me feel. So when you're consuming less calories, you really need to make sure that you're consuming quality nutrients for the most part to really fuel your body and give you the energy to get through your workout. I'm also gaining an awareness, hey, like, how much cardio do I really need to do? And there was times where I really cranked up my cardio in order to get from lean to shredded. So what am I going to need to do this time? Can I get away with just 2 HIIT sessions a week and another session of farmer walks? Or can I get away with just walking my dog all the time? I did that for one of my photo shoots. All I did was walking. I didn't do any kind of serious cardio to get shredded. So that was a few years ago. I'm approaching 40 now. I'm 39 years old. Is it tougher for me to shed fat? Am I going to have to really step things up? I've also, I mean, what I've gained from this is perspective, and really, there's a few of my clients, training clients, who are going through a similar struggle right now, where they do really well for a few days, like I've been doing great during the week, and then on the weekends I've been letting loose and really kind of overindulging, and a lot of them have been going through the same experience. So it's actually allowed me to build some great camaraderie with my clients, because we're kind of going through similar experiences together and learning from each other. And that's really what this journey is all about. We're all in this together. We can all learn from each other's experiences. So this was just a freaking killer workout. We did more after this. Like I said, we were doing some drop sets afterwards. I really am so happy and proud of myself for stepping up my game. Feel like I flipped the switch. You're going to see a new me in the days to come and weeks to come.
Grabbing myself 8 egg whites, 1 whole egg, some yellow pepper, cooked it up in a teaspoon of coconut oil, topped off with some salsa. We're looking at just under 300 calories. All right, stopping off at Starbucks as I head over to Costco, do a little grocery shopping, grabbing my little weekly treat of an oat fudge bar, and of course the tall red eye coffee with a shot of espresso. Gotta love these red cups. Make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Get me thinking about Christmas time, the holidays, and all that good stuff. So gonna head over, get some groceries, and share the rest of my meals with you for the day. All right, dinner, having some ham, potatoes, peas, little onions in there, and a little cream of mushroom sauce soup.